Understanding the fundamentals of your soil is really important in order to manage it, in order to know what's going underneath the surface, so you can change your management strategies according to what it needs or what it doesn't need. One thing I wish farmers knew is the really important message of measuring before you manage. We're measuring things like your deficiencies and toxicities, your biology, your fungi, your carbon, everything that makes your soil cycle and grow is what we're measuring. The chemical options that farmers have is to send to the lab, and that's where they will put the samples in the plastic bag and your agronomist will help you out there. Another super easy option for farmers is to just use a pH test kit that you can get from your local ag supplier. Really easy to use with the soil that you've got in front of you. You can go down to depth with it. The instructions are in there and it gives a good indication of your pH on your soils. A field test isn't as accurate as a lab test because field tests fluctuates with the seasons, but a lab test is very specific and more intricate. So you've got your soil test back and sometimes it's really difficult to understand what to do next, your next move. So talking with the landscape boards or your agronomist will help you move in the right direction of improving your soil health.
So when you get your soil test back, you often get that back from this 0 to 10 centimetre layer. But as you can see here, we're standing in a pit, or you could dig your own little hole down to 10, 20 or 30 centimetres. You can see there is a lot going on for our plant roots. So here we have different layers, and they all contribute differently to how water is held, how nutrients are stored for these pasture plants. So what goes on down here has a huge effect about what goes on within our pasture plants.
The Knowing Your Soils Ute Guide is a really good resource. It's a very compact little book that you can just stick in your glove box in your ute and carry around with you around the paddocks. It's got some really easy, simple tests with things that might be lying around your shed, like a piece of conduit pipe, a little pH kit, a square to measure some ground cover, really simple stuff, and it gives you an overall picture of how your soil health is performing, and you can measure that over the years.